Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Since splitting from KODY Brown in 2022, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has experienced a dramatic physical makeover. She joined her husband in polygamy to pursue a large brood after they were married in 1993. Logan was born in 1994, Madison in 1995, Hunter in 1997, Garrison in 1998, Gabriel in 2001, and Savannah in 2004. Janelle and KODY had 6 children together. She demonstrated her worth to the Brown family by carrying out her responsibilities as a wife and mother. Regretfully, KODY never showed the proper appreciation for Janelle's efforts and sacrifices. KODY mistreated Janelle and had their kids follow his rigid COVID-19 guidelines. Additionally, he exerted pressure on her to remove their older sons, Gabriel and Garrison, from their house. Janelle decided to reevaluate their marriage after growing tired of KODY's domineering actions and lack of support. Janelle was motivated to end her relationship with KODY after seeing Christine Brown end it. Janelle formally declared her split from KODY at the end of 2022. After that, she decided to put her health first and relocated from Flagstaff to North Carolina, where she bought a sizable plot of property. The past 3 years have seen a significant change in Janelle. She no longer needs cosmetic modifications to be the greatest version of herself. Janelle flaunted her young glow and natural skin in an Instagram post in April. It was a little bit of a hot mess, but today's workout was the beginning of the garden, she said when discussing her workout. Janelle revealed her trick to remain in shape in her post. "So, the best workout that you probably can get," she added, adding that she was not charged for it. In North Carolina, Janelle has been putting a lot of effort into growing her farms and gardens. She intends to construct a sizable therapeutic paradise where she and her animals can flourish and where her business will be based. Permit delays are currently affecting Janelle. For the last 9 months, she has been waiting for her permits to be approved by the government agencies. She is happy with her new residence and her life in North Carolina, but she is also keen to advance. Janelle had numerous highs and lows in her relationship with KODY, which lasted more than 25 years. The stress of living in such a large household and dealing with new drama every day has caused her weight to fluctuate. Janelle published a YouTube miniseries in 2013 after refocusing on her health. She started to improve her lifestyle and gradually worked on her physical fitness. Janelle began incorporating weight loss vitamins into her diet and Pilates in 2021, which helped her tone her body and reach her current level of fitness. She just engaged a North Carolina fitness trainer who has been helping her accomplish her fitness objectives. It's admirable that Janelle overcame obstacles, like her conflict with KODY regarding the Coyote Pass property, to reach her fitness objectives. She lost her son, Garrison, earlier in 2024. Despite the profound pain caused by the catastrophe, Janelle continued to be optimistic, remained fit, and found happiness and serenity again. By removing herself from toxic people, Janelle has improved her daily routine over the last 12 months. In 2025, she wants to change her lifestyle and live a more tranquil life. Janelle's shift in weight loss is proof that she is putting her health first and won't accept anything less. The most devastating episode of Sister Wives to date was probably the one that just aired. Viewers witnessed the Brown family's discovery that 25-year-old Garrison, the son of KODY and Janelle Brown, had committed suicide in the May 5, 2025 episode. Garrison passed away in March 2024, more than a year earlier. This is the first time Sister Wives has discussed the tragedy on screen, even though his death garnered media attention at the time. Fans knew the time was approaching because of the show's postponed production schedule. However, nothing could have prepared them for how unvarnished the situation was. TLC chose to switch to black after Meri took a heartbreaking call from KODY during filming, letting the quiet speak for itself rather than embellishing the circumstances. What followed was an open examination of the broken family's grieving process, which Sister Wives will probably keep delving into this season. Meri was in the confessional booth at the beginning of the show, just like any other. She was going to talk about something irrelevant, like her birthday, but her phone kept ringing, so she became obviously distracted. Even though Meri knew it was KODY, she decided to ignore it in order to continue recording. But when Meri received a text from KODY stating that there was an emergency, her tone altered. Her face fell when she finally decided. The unfortunate news. On March 5, 2024, KODY and Janelle's son Garrison passed away, was then displayed in white text as the television faded to black. In order to drive to KODY and ROBYN's residence, Meri instantly stopped recording. There, she was greeted by additional family members. Meri later said in a confessional that she was shocked to hear KODY's announcement. "I'll never forget what he said to me. Garrison took his life," he says. And there was this strange, unreal moment where, no, that wasn't one of our children. No, that is not what they will do. "You remember?" she asked. Nothing in the scene was pre-written. It was so terrible and effective because it was so emotionally charged. The fact that Sister Wives is more than just a reality program involving many marriages was also brought to light. It centers on a real family and delves deeply into grief and loss in its current season. Confessionals dominated the remainder of the show as the family attempted to make sense of what had transpired. Although she was aware that Garrison had been having difficulties, Janelle disclosed that she had been texting him all day long and that their communication had nothing unusual. However, she became concerned around 8:30 p.m. when her kids stopped responding. She asked his brothers, Hunter and Logan, to see how he was doing. Gabriel, one of the other brothers, called Janelle later that evening after visiting Garrison's home and discovering him dead. Because of the consequences from the family's pandemic issues, KODY and Garrison had a tense relationship. On camera, he said that he is overcome with guilt and asked whether there was anything he could have done to stop Garrison's death. "All the annoyance I had suddenly. That's so insignificant," he added. "I simply lament what may have been." KODY admitted, clearly broken, "I feel connected to him to do the what-ifs." Whether or not viewers identify with KODY, it's obvious that his sorrow and loss are genuine. When the family began to examine the potential contributing circumstances to Garrison's death, it was possibly the most somber part of the show. According to Janelle, he battled sadness and anxiety for years before turning to alcohol as a coping mechanism. But throughout COVID, his drinking got worse. Janelle claimed that even though the family provided all the love, all the support, all the resources, there was something unique about that evening. Although the topic of mental health has been discussed on Sister Wives before, this particular episode compelled the family and, consequently, the audience to face it directly. Gabriel was already receiving therapy prior to Garrison's passing, according to Janelle. The death set him back, but he's doing okay. Janelle's frank admission, "I know that he's dead, but I forget that he's dead," perfectly expresses the surrealistic nature of the family's sorrow. "Then I think, oh, I remember." The Brown family will undoubtedly never be the same again, and Sister Wives produced one of its most frank, significant, and devastating episodes ever by so candidly expressing their suffering. With her new husband, David Woolley, Christine Brown at last found her happily ever after. David is the father of 8 children, while Christine is already the mother of 6, whom she shares with her ex-husband, KODY Brown. Fans are interested in David and his first wife, and Christine's new boyfriend finally made his appearance at the season 18 finale. Who is David Woolley's first wife on Sister Wives? In July 2023, David finally revealed himself to Sister Wives followers, stating that he had been married for 20 years to Margaret Lucille Sulin Woolley, the mother of his children, before depression got a hold of her. According to a police report obtained by the U.S. Sun, Margaret committed suicide on June 20, 2012, after being discovered in a hotel room by Lehi, Utah, authorities. After she checked in at the hotel, David tried to reach her all night, but she didn't respond. Along with alcohol and drugs, a suicide note was found, in which Margaret slammed David and left heartfelt messages for her kids. According to Margaret's online obituary, the Woolley family arranged her funeral a week later. In an Instagram post introducing himself to new admirers, the owner of David Woolley Drywall stated that he has been a single dad for 11 years. though he hasn't disclosed any specifics about his previous wife. David started with pictures of his family and said, "I apologize for not letting people know who I am yet. I have 8 children. 2 are unmarried, while 6 are married. I have 10 grandchildren. I consider my extended family, which includes my children and grandchildren in California, to be my own." In December 2023, David appeared on film for the first time in Part 4 of the Sister Wives One-on-One special. He disclosed to Sukanya Krishnan that his ex-wife passed away 11 years ago. On Sister Wives, David Woolley discussed his first wife. Following the March 2024 suicide of Robert Garrison Brown, the son of KODY and Janelle Brown, David discussed Margaret in the May 11, 2025, Sister Wives episode. "My wife, the mother of my children, committed suicide. Telling my children that their mother was not returning home was one of the most difficult things I have ever done," he recalled. "What do I do?" David asked his sister after Margaret passed away. "She's like, you need to tell them," he added. "I also informed them. The most difficult thing was crying when you realized she wouldn't be returning." David added poignantly, "I felt like I let my kids down," and Christine later offered her thoughts in a confessional. "Their mother was truly unique." She remarked, "I've watched enough of David's home videos to know. There are a lot of joyful memories and wonderful times since she adored her children. I'm grateful they have their home videos so they can remember, because I believe they would forget without them since it's so depressing." When did Christine Brown and David Woolley begin dating? More than 2 years after Christine announced her separation from KODY in November 2021, the reality TV stars first made their romance public in February 2023. Alongside a number of pictures of herself and David, she wrote, "It felt like my soul took its first breath, sick, the first time he held me close. He is a kind and loving grandfather who is amazing with my kids. I never thought I would discover such a love." The pair engaged in April, 2 months later, demonstrating their commitment to one another. "With her, I could be who I am." During the December 2023 finale, David exclaimed over Christine, saying, "And she wouldn't tell me what I had to or what I couldn't do. I want to spend my old age with that person." When did Christine Brown and David Woolley tie the knot? On October 7, 2023, David and Christine were married in a small ceremony in Moab, Utah. Despite being accompanied by her kids, the reality TV star acknowledged that her ex-husband, his surviving legal wife, ROBYN Brown, and her former sister wife, Meri Brown, were not invited. Nonetheless, some of KODY's siblings, as well as Meri and KODY's wife, Audrey, and their child, Leon Brown, were invited. TLC said that viewers will also be able to witness Christine and David's wedding on screen in a 2-part special that premieres on the network on January 7th. Janelle Brown is glowing, not just on the outside, but from within, and her 2025 transformation is capturing hearts, sparking conversations, and proving that healing doesn't always come with fanfare. Sometimes, it shows up in sweat-soaked workout gear, makeup-free selfies, early morning walks, and quiet confidence that shouts louder than any TV drama. The Sister Wives star, who once admitted to feeling trapped, depleted, and overshadowed in the whirlwind that was her spiritual marriage to KODY Brown, is now shining with a radiance we haven't seen in years. And let's be honest, this version of Janelle is the one we've all been waiting for. The woman who isn't looking back, isn't apologizing, and isn't waiting for permission to live out loud. She's hitting the gym, embracing wellness, celebrating small wins, and slowly, steadily rebuilding her life on her own terms. The woman we see today is not the same Janelle who stood silently at Coyote Pass meetings or who tried to justify her sacrifices with quiet resignation. This Janelle is lifting weights, losing emotional baggage, and walking away from the emotional mess that drained her for over 2 decades. She's showing us what self-love looks like after heartbreak, and she's doing it with a fierce, inspiring grace that feels nothing short of revolutionary. In 2025, Janelle's glow isn't just physical, though the weight loss, the radiant skin, the spark in her eye all tell a story of physical renewal. It's emotional, spiritual, and energetic. Her journey hasn't been about revenge or making headlines. It's been about reclaiming her health, her voice, and her peace. And fans have noticed. Social media is flooded with admiration. She's literally glowing from the inside out. One fan wrote on Instagram after Janelle posted a sunlit, sweat-kissed selfie from a morning hike in Flagstaff. "You can see the healing in her face," another commented. And it's true, Janelle looks happier than ever, but she also looks free. For years, she was painted as the practical one, the easygoing one, the wife who didn't complain. But that quiet strength often came at the expense of her own needs. Her journey in the Sister Wives spotlight revealed just how often she deferred, delayed, and diminished herself to keep the peace in a family structure that gave more to some than others. But now Janelle's cup is full, and she's not pouring from it for anyone who doesn't reciprocate. Her fitness journey is more than just diet shakes and gym routines. It's symbolic. Each pound lost is a burden lifted. Each step on the treadmill is one step further from the pain, the imbalance, the betrayal. And let's not ignore the quiet satisfaction that comes from knowing that she's doing it all without needing to be seen, and yet, she is being seen. Her glow is making waves, and her followers are showing up every day to cheer her on. In a sea of reality stars chasing relevance through chaos, Janelle is carving a lane of wellness, wholeness, and authentic healing. It's no surprise that many women now see her as a quiet icon of post-breakup reinvention, because she's not just changing her body, she's changing the story. After KODY publicly struggled to define or even honor his relationship with her, after the tears, the property disputes, and the blatant favoritism that centered ROBYN in a way that fractured the rest of the family, Janelle didn't lash out. She didn't air dirty laundry. She simply moved forward. And now, her journey is louder than words. She's aligning her body with her mind, and it's showing. Her face is softer. Her posture is stronger. Her laugh, brighter than ever. And fans have taken to Reddit, TikTok, and every corner of the internet to say what we're all thinking. Janelle is thriving. But this transformation hasn't been without its hard days. Janelle has been honest about the emotional work behind the glow. Healing isn't linear. She shared in a vulnerable video where she opened up about finding joy in solitude and learning how to listen to herself for the first time in years. She's navigating grief, not just from the marriage, but from the identity she had to let go of to become who she is today. And while the world applauds her toned arms or weight loss milestones, the real applause belongs to her resilience. It's in the mornings she gets up to move when she doesn't feel like it. It's in the choices she makes to nourish her body. It's in the boundaries she's enforcing, even when it's hard. She's not shrinking to fit into someone else's life anymore. She's expanding into her own. In a world where women are often told that their prime is passed after a certain age, Janelle Brown is proving that the prime begins whenever you choose it to. At 50 plus, she's becoming a symbol for women who thought it was too late to start over. She's working with fitness coaches, sharing meal prep tips, and even exploring new business ventures that align with her passion for wellness and self-reliance. Her Instagram feed no longer feels like an extension of the Sister Wives brand. It feels like her own brand now. Every photo, every caption, every story feels like a chapter in her rebirth. And in the background of it all, KODY Brown continues to flounder in the very family dynamic he insisted on preserving. As ROBYN remains his one and only, Janelle's departure, and her subsequent glow-up, sends a quiet message. Sometimes, walking away is the strongest move you can make. While ROBYN's tears and KODY's confusion dominate the headlines, Janelle is out here rewriting her entire story with each rep, each meal, each smile. This is what growth looks like. This is what healing feels like. And the best part? She's doing it all for herself. No revenge body. No calculated PR. Just a woman remembering who she is, one day at a time. So if you've been watching Janelle's journey in 2025 and wondering what the secret is, here it is. She chose herself. She chose peace over proximity, health over hurt, joy over justification. She didn't wait for closure. She created it. And now, she's blooming. And we can't stop watching. KODY mistreated Janelle and had their kids follow his rigid COVID-19 guidelines. Additionally, he exerted pressure on her to remove their older sons, Gabriel and Garrison, from their house. Janelle decided to reevaluate their marriage after growing tired of KODY's domineering actions and lack of support. Janelle was motivated to end her relationship with KODY after seeing Christine Brown end it. Janelle formally declared her split from KODY at the end of 2022. After that, she decided to put her health first and relocated from Flagstaff to North Carolina, where she bought a sizable plot of property.